Hey buddy! What's going on, guys? Logdotzip here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Redstone video. Once again, not featuring any command blocks. You guys seem to love the last Redstone video that did not have any command blocks, so today we're going to be covering some more Minecraft Survival Mode vanilla, and today's inventions are going to be focusing on boat docks. And you may be thinking, oops, you may be thinking, well, I don't care about boat docks, and maybe you don't. But I guarantee you, after you watch this video, you're going to want one. They're super cool, super useful, and we're going to be covering 3 basic ones that are going to be working for you in both 1.7 and 1.8. One is quite simple, one is quite sleek, and one is quite silly, and I will show you each one and as well as how to make it. So if you want to see more Minecraft Redstone videos, and again, without command blocks, or with, and just in general, best way to show it is by leaving a rating on the video. I want to see if we can get at least 400 likes for this Redstone video. But without further ado, I'm going to jump right into each different dock. So the first dock could not get any simpler. Literally, the secret is soul sand. It's all you need. As many soul sand blocks as you want to be your dock is all you're going to need. Because the interesting thing about soul sand, it is one of the only blocks that when boats run into it, it actually will not break. And that's because if you notice on soul sand, when you walk onto it, you sink just a little bit, and you are an entity, and so is this boat over here. So when it tries to get into the soul sand, it sinks into it as well and keeps the hitbox from, I don't know, whatever happens when well, that's not a good example, but either way, when you run it right into soul sand, it does not break. So it's as simple as place some wood where you want it to look real nice, and then place some soul sand right at the end, and when you're ready to dock your boat, just ram it up into the soul sand. You can be going at maximum speed and it shouldn't break. So that is the easiest one. Now we can jump into some more complex things. Now this second boat dock design is a little bit more complex, but it's also very streamlined, and I gotta say, it's pretty good looking. As you can see, it happens all too quickly. It's using a combination of hoppers, droppers, dispensers, and a little bit of redstone, and you'll see some of that redstone is hiding in here, but we will be covering in just a second how to do it all, so it's not going to be difficult for you to make in any way. Now I'm going to show you how to build this sucker. And I want to give a big thank you to Mr. Alex W, who inspired the build for this boat dock. If you want to check out their channel, it will be in the description. And I need you to do me a favor, guys. I need you to pretend that this is flowing entirely with water, and that I'm not doing this right now. This is not part of the build. I just need to dry this place up just for ease of building, right? Okay, so first step you're going to do is, first of all, this dock should be about 6 or 7 blocks in length, you know, at least that in length. You got to give yourself enough time to catch speed for later bits. What we're basically building is a catching device. It's going to catch your boat and redispense it later as you come and leave your dock. First thing you're going to do is place a dispenser, not a dropper, a dispenser. You're going to put it right there. Underneath it, you're going to put the dropper, and you need to make sure it is facing upwards like that. So, dispenser, dropper, and get rid of this now because I already used it. So you know. Next thing you're going to want to do is feed all of these hoppers into each other, but leading into the dropper. So boom, boom, boom. So they're all leading into that one, which is leading into the dropper. Boom, boom. Oh, dang it. Come on. Boom, and boom, boom, boom. So 3x3. Perfect. You like it? They are all feeding into each other so that they go into the dropper and go into the dispenser. Much better. Alright, now I can get rid of that. So, the next step you're going to want to do is place down slabs. It doesn't have to be quartz. I'm just doing it for color contrast so you can kind of see easily the difference. And normally I'd say you could do stairs, but in the recent 1.8 updates, which is basically about to be the live update, so I'm going to start doing videos involving that a little bit more often. Ramble, you need half slabs because for whatever reason the hitbox on stairs in 1.8 is not the same as 1.7. Either that or boat mechanics have changed. Pretty sure it's just boat mechanics. They're a little bit different in the new update. So you have to use half slabs now, not stairs. Anyways, the reason that these are cool is because they will pick up anything that falls. Hint, hint. Once you've done that, we can begin the next process. And by the way, we want it to be 1 wide because, you know, there's a reason for it. Relax. Alright. Next step. Oh, and I guess it's worth noting that you can go ahead and put down your pressure plate now. There you go. It's done with. It's dealt with. It's not a problem. Now you're going to be using your second dispenser, and this is basically going to take place over a 5x3 or 4, well I guess 4 if you include the wall, area for the redstone. So, like this, you're going to place your dispenser right there. We dump that off, and then just 2 blocks to the right of it, this is where, bum, hidden things you didn't see before. The water was just for water. Okay, anyways, so you're going to put the lava bucket in the dispenser. You're going to put 1 tripwire hook right there. You're going to put the other tripwire hook right there. I didn't put it yet. And then you're going to put 1 string right in between them both. Now this is going to trigger off some redstone that eventually causes this to dispense lava right as you dock in, which collects the boat. I just gave it away, I'm sorry, but instead of showing you the redstone as it would be right here, I'm going to save myself a little bit of time because that makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to show you it right over here. Got as close as I could to making that seem cool. Anyways, I figured why would I build it again if I've got it right here? And there's a reason I'm letting this set off, because there's some hidden goodies down here. So just follow it. It's pretty easy to follow. Make sure that the redstone is connected to the hook, wire, trip wires, block. Follow the path right down here. Repeater with a 1 tick delay, which means don't freaking touch it. Leading into a sticky piston with a block of your choice on top. Right here we got 2 more repeaters and a piece of redstone right there. 3 tick, press it twice. 1 tick, don't touch it. Redstone right there leading from the 2 blocks, then the redstone. Another piece of redstone on this block. Half slab, useful because it allows the redstone signal to travel upwards as well as not be connected. It's kind of like a cheat. Love that update. Okay, and then 2 more redstone as you see right there, and it should end up right behind the dispenser you put just a little bit ago. Now, if you're wondering what all this is doing, well, I guess I'll show you. So I'm going to trigger it off. Redstone pulses once, which hits the lava, which caused the boat to break, goes into the hoppers, gets collected by these 2 suckers, and then it dispenses again to collect the lava so that it doesn't burn anything. That is why we've got the 2 repeaters as well as this double signal going on here. It makes the dispenser pulse twice. So that is how you build all this shields. Now, this final dock design is a little bit of an experiment of mine, but I'm actually really happy with how it came out, and it's a bit strange, but it's a cool feature to add to your dock should you decide to take on the challenge you want to build it. It's really neat in that you can just have it setting here ready to go at a moment's notice, and you press the button and just like that you're ready to go. So let's go ahead and show you how to build it. Alright, so now I can show you how to make this baby. And one thing you gotta know before we begin is I used a 1.8 version build using slime blocks. You could do this 1.7, I'm certain you could. I just did not build it. You'd have to change some stuff involving pistons and, you know, blah 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 down there. But anyways, you're gonna want to start off with an 8x5 area. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Effective usable water area will be 3 where the sand is by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna need a few more blocks in this direction to place the redstone down, but your workable dock area is going to be 5 by 8. So first of all, I have this area off. It's gonna be filled with water eventually, but you want to place your water right here, and from there you can fill it up and you can reopen the dock again. But the reason for that is pretty much the easiest way to say it is you want there to be a slight, are you kidding me? Fix, won't you? You want there to be a slight current right there carrying your boat, which is going to trigger off the pressure plates, and I'm going to show you a little bit more about that right now. So broke off that water, but again, that's not what you want to do. So we're just going to break down this area so you can see what's going on underneath, and I'm actually going to do an interesting step and work my way backwards throughout this entire invention. So just keep in mind the area we started, and remember 5 by 8. So easily enough, above here where the obsidian, has to be obsidian by the way because we're using slime blocks which are not moved by obsidian. I guess you could use other blocks that don't get moved by obsidian, but that's kind of weird. So you've got your obsidian right there and right there with the 6 soul sand on top. The 3 pressure plates are going to be 2 blocks to the right of where the water is flowing. When you hit those with your boat or yourself, it will set off this redstone, which is funneled right down here into setting off this single piston. Now what this is going to do, if I can middle click real quick, is this is going to set off all 6 of these slime blocks to get raised all at the same time, which pushes up the soul sand. Now as you saw, the soul sand is what catches the boat when it's heading into the dock. So that is the first part of the device, which is the catching device. You also want obsidian on this side for the same reason, so that it is not pulled back down when the slime blocks retract. Now, the next part, and this is the water dispensing, because once the ship is caught, you're gonna want to be able to set sail back off again. So we'll let the water flow free in just a little bit, I promise. 2 blocks to the right of the closest slime blocks, you're going to want to put down 3 sticky pistons. These are sticky pistons, and underneath them all, 3 torches. being fed with a total of 6 repeaters, 2 for each line with the redstone. Doesn't have to be in this combination. You can find a way to put 2 for all of them. Just make sure that they're all connecting and all activating at the same time. From here, just figure out a way to carry your redstone signal all the way up to your building, however you want to hide it. Make it lead right into this button, just like this. And then when you press the button, the water gets released. And the water is what causes you to ship back off. So I'm just going to put obsidian there. And we will let the water flow free once again so you can see exactly what I mean. Where's a boat? I need to just keep one on me. I had one on me. I'm losing my mind today, guys. Alright, so when you go fast enough, it's going to set off those plates, catches your boat, it leaves the pressure plate ever so slightly. You get back off of it. It's docked. It's good to go. It's ready for you to just grab it at any moment. Press your button, start heading this way, and the water will cause you to go. That's actually the first time that's happened in probably 10 takes, so I guess that is one downside of it, but that's only because I did not go fast enough on the button. If you go fast enough, you will always be able to catch. Alright, don't worry about it. Turns out the reason it was doing that is because when I reset the water back, I did it wrong. Remember, you want water to be flowing to the left of the pressure plates. Now, I guarantee you, it works on its first try. Hopefully I got enough speed. That would be so embarrassing. So we're not even going to bother getting out. We're in our boat. It's pretty sweet. We're docked. I got out anyways. I lied. I'm sorry. And when we're ready to go, we just let the water collect us to safety. And look at that. It's already sunset. Jeez, that was a great day, guys. What was that? No, but actually that will be it for today's redstone video, guys. Boat docks. Didn't think I'd ever be making a video like this, but proof that you can turn anything into some pretty sweet stuff. So either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more redstone videos, both with or without command blocks, the best way to show it is by leaving a rating on the video. If we can get 500 likes for this video, I will make sure I have one out to you very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you next time. Thanks.